Welcome to the From the 108 podcast, starring the drunk uncles of White Sox Twitter. He's a Twitter-like whore, an Instagram thirst trap, and your grandma's guilty pleasure, Beef Loaf. A West Coast attitude in a decidedly Midwest body, My Sock Summer. And your host, he's sharing obscure music thoughts to give you time to hit the bathroom, Chorizy-E.
Thank you, Chorizy, and welcome to the From the 108 podcast. Get ready for some baseball, beer, and bullshit. And remember the drinking rules. If My Sock Summer talks about the thrift store or getting piss on his hands, you drink. If I talk music or say, here's the thing, you drink. And if Beef Loaf shows up in the comments, you better fucking drink. Of course, you can make all of us drink for just $1.08 or more, preferably
Please more.
But speaking of drinking, My Sock Summer, what are you drinking?
Man, I've been trying to clean off the top of my liquor shelf area where all the bourbon is.
Top shelf, baby.
Like, oh yeah, I keep it away from the kids because I got two kids.
They'll drink up all your bourbon.
They drink anything.
Yeah,
I got to put the good stuff up there. I give them like the early times on the bottom.
There we go. Yeah,
the wild turkey. It's plentiful, feel free. I am doing the Knob Creek single barrel select. Is a bourbon kiss bananas Foster. It's 120 proof. It already hit me the first sip. I spilled some on my keyboard. So it's I'm already going.
I can
very good one.
I can attest that happened. I definitely saw MSS get a little bit nervous about what he just did to his keyboard. We'll see how his computer handles it, hangs on during the show.
Luckily, the keyboard has one of those little rubber things on top of it, like the little condom, the keyboard condom.
Oh, I didn't know I didn't know you
know
did
those things, like these little
no. Oh, I do not have one of those.
You don't have one of those?
No, you got that shit over your couch too, like an 80-year-old lady?
No, but I am Italian, and that is a very much an Italian thing. So my grandmother did. It's like, don't sit on the good part of the couch.
My great aunt did that shit. It was wild sitting on that couch.
It was like, wow.
It lasted forever. Lasted 60 years or however long she had it.
I mean, I wonder if that was it though too, or are they just having some wild ass sex and they were like, we can't destroy the couch, so we have to make sure that it gets easy cleanup. So who knows? We don't know.
I mean, like we always act like people just started fucking like 10 years ago, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Chorizo, what are you drinking tonight?
We don't know yet. So I got this.
You don't know yet?
I got this Advent calendar. And we're going to find out what we're drinking tonight. So let's see this thing. All right, let's see. I'm trying to find where the first day is. I think it's right here somewhere.
Well, I think it's someone that says one.
Yeah, though, I'm kind of blind. And not blind, but I'm colorblind. So seeing the one in there. No, it's the colors. It's not the words. So it's kind of hidden in there for me. So let's see. Rip this fucking thing out.
There you go.
All right. Let's see what we got.
That's the first one. What do you got?
I mean, they're going to start you off cheap, I assume. But hey, this is pretty nice. This is the piggyback rye, 6 years.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not mad about that.
That's their staple.
Yeah. I mean, you find this everywhere. Yeah. So we'll get a little taste.
Sometimes in the freezer at Bearstown, Chicago, when you've already drank through an entire bottle of Jack Daniels and you're looking to keep it going. So I tell you,
on the whistle pipe. They don't drink enough in there, to be honest. MSS. I feel like we need to visit them and show them how to have a good day drunk on and actually produce content at the same time.
Cheers. I got drunk that one night or that one day, came home, and then I had to go to Eric Clapton, drunk as fuck, and I still did it. I did it.
I remember this because we're driving home
2 times on the way home.
You did, and it wasn't like we were drinking like a ton of like GTLFs, right? Like we were drinking mostly Jack Daniels. And we're driving back, and you're like, guys, I'm sorry. Piss. We're like in like Fulton Market.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know. Let's just pull over and see if one of these restaurants will let you piss. And I know you ran into the one, and all I could think is that normally these places would not allow that, but they saw your big ass rumbling through there, and they're like, not today. Fuck, I'm not going to deal with this shit today. Just let that guy go take a piss, or he's going to piss in the alley.
He's got yellow eyes, and he weighs about, maybe 295. Let's let him go. Let's let him go.
How you doing tonight, MSS?
I'm doing okay. There is some drama going on in the life of the MSS, but he doesn't. Well, I don't want to make it public, right? Like, it hasn't.
Well, you're on a podcast on the internet, so
go ahead. I know it hasn't fully come out yet. All the details aren't out, but it's been something that I've been definitely paying attention to in the Chicagoland area. It's not very public unless you know what you're looking for. So I'm going to talk about something that's a little more heartwarming-ish. The other night, my youngest daughter starts telling me, she's like, I got plans. And I was like, what plans do you have? And she's like, I'm moving out. I'm gonna start my own podcast. And I'm like, okay. You like I do a podcast. And she's like, yeah. She's like, you can help me. And I was like, okay.
There we go.
What do you want to do? And she's like, well, I already have a title. And I was like, well, that's perfect, because that's the most important thing. You have to have a good title. And she wanted to call her, no, she is in second grade. She wanted to call her podcast, What the Hell Is She Gonna Do Next?
I like it.
Summer. And I was like, okay. And she's like, and Dad, this is the poster I want. It's like a cat face with an iPhone or a microphone. And I was like, okay. And she's like, but the cat's face is my face. And I was like, perfect. So AI made her a little thing, and put her whole name and everything together. And so then I was like, okay. I go, so what are you going to do when you're on this podcast? You have to have ideas. You have to have like a script. Like, I go, you think that we just are bullshitting downstairs, but no, we actually have like a full on breakdown of all the things we're going to talk about. You need to do. And she goes, oh, I have that. And I was like, okay, what are you going to do? And she's like, I'm going to talk about things that I like, new things, products. I'm going to have reviews. People are going to come in. Oh, that's next. And then she's like, I'm going to have special guests. So I was like, okay. So I'm like, I'm playing with this, right? And so, like, it's a day later, 2 days later, I'm like, so your podcast test, like, what can we do to get your podcast going? She's like, well, I think that I need to, it's not, probably not. No, I didn't do that.
It's fine. We got to drink. We got to drink because beef showed up in the comments.
You asshole. We're just out here making art, brother. So she's like, I'm like, hey, what do you want to do? Let's do, how long do you think you're going to go? And she's like, I don't know. She's like, probably about an hour. And I was like,
oh, wow. All right.
And she's like, yeah, let's do an hour. And I was like, we can't do an hour. I'm like, let's start at 15 minutes and see how it goes and see what you like. Right. And I'm like, so you're going to have, who do you want to have your first guest? And she's like, I want my sister to be the first guest. And I was like, perfect. She lives in the house. That's easy. And she's like, but I want my sister to come on as Elsa. And I was like, what? So now my daughter's got to come on as Elsa. So now we're in the car driving home yesterday, and we're doing the podcast in the car just to get, you got to do run lines, take some reps.
I like it.
Doing some reps. A few reps. And like, it didn't go as bad as I thought it was going to go. But I was like, so we're definitely going to have to do this. And at some point when we have an off night or whatever, we'll drop a, what the hell is she going to do next? Podcast from Little Sis Summer. So
I love it. I'm very excited about this. And I will say, she's already got more ideas than you. So we're on a good path here. Let's get a couple drinks real quick. Our guy Nathan, what's up, man? He says, holy crap, I've been saying, what the hell is MSS going to do next for 6 friggin' years?
Oh,
cheers, Nathan.
Crazy. Cheers.
All right. Our guy, Barry Bag of Donuts, said, went to Lawrence's for dinner, dressed in 108 gear. Only person to comment on my fashion choice thought my hoodie was White Sox. Had to laugh. Hey, Barry, I appreciate you out there selling it.
Cheers, brother.
I hope you gave him a business card to get some of this shit.
We appreciate you. They do.
And hope that Lawrence's was good. I mean, Lawrence's is always good, so I assume
so good. They, what they do is too. They know the chain, and my guy Barry bought one during the Black Friday sale, so he got a chain and a coffee mug. So if you wore that chain over there, they definitely know that, because every time I go over there with the chain, they're like, "Yo, get me one of them chains." So. And I just, I haven't got around to everybody yet, but we've been giving them out. It's been good times. Chorizo, how are you doing tonight?
Pretty good. I got a couple things I want to talk to you about.
Sure.
So, the first one is it was an interesting story. I think it's from like way earlier this year, but it just popped up into my feed. I thought it was kind of weird. And it's about this woman down in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And the video like that they show is of her getting arrested at work, which is straight out of the Chappelle skit where they're treating the person like really nice who they're arresting.
Okay.
And they're like letting her call her husband and make sure that, you know, someone's going to be home for the kids and all the shit.
Yeah,
it's fucking ridiculous. Like shit that would never happen to me if I were getting arrested.
Yeah.
But I'm like, why am I seeing this video? This is like the most mundane arrest I've ever seen. And then I read the tweet. And apparently this lady has been arrested for shoplifting from Target, right?
Oh.
It was an ongoing scenario where she was not scanning items, right?
Yes. Yes.
Tadahito is right on it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Tadahito, you know what stopped me to watch the video, but like, but so I'm reading about it. I'm reading about it, and I'm like, MSS. I'm like, what did she steal? You know, because like, look, man, I'm not saying it's okay to steal, but like, everybody's kind of stole like a candy bar or something in their life. You know,
their
Beef knows I'll steal a candy bar if I'm buying $80 worth of booze every once in a while, right? But like, so
oh my god.
It's like, oh, she stole like a Dr. Pepper and like some mechanical pencils. And I was like, what the fuck? How are you getting arrested for this? And then I saw more of the list and she stole. Well, let's get it up here on the screen.
Okay.
Let's see. No, that's the wrong one. There we go.
I was going to say, wait a second. That's big.
Stole guy Fieri. So she got the box of mechanical pencils, a throw pillow. Okay. That's like a little bit more. And then a mattress. How you fucking walking out with a mattress unscanned? Like,
my god,
no one paid attention to that. And like over the 18 trips, apparently it's like $3,400. So like, when some of them are like a $2 thing or a $5 thing, there's multiple of these $700 things that she just rolled out with, and I'm kind of like embarrassed for Target that they just filmed it all and then went later and got this lady, bust her on the spot. You got to get in there. You got to go. You didn't pay for that shit. Make her pay for it.
I like that. You have to put some things in there sometimes that like people are like, why would they steal this? Like mechanical pencils. And they're like throw pillow. Like that stuff. But definitely understand why you would steal a mattress. Those things are expensive.
I also want to know the scenario where, like, I don't know, maybe there's much larger Targets in areas that, like, in like more suburban areas. You know, the commenters in the suburbs could tell me about this. But I'm thinking about the fucking Targets I go to. I don't even know where they would have a mattress. And getting that fucking thing through the self-checkout line would be a goddamn nightmare.
Yes. You need help. And you would think that somebody would notice, like, hey, you just paid 87 cents. Maybe you didn't pay for the whole thing. I'm seeing the picture of the woman that is doing this. Understand that if you go to a Shoplifter, and it's Shoplyfter, you can see a lot of videos where the shoplifting is very questionable, and their punishment is also dealt with in a very different and unique way.
This is different. In MSS, I was worried when I caught this. So I saw this and I was like, I want to bring this up to MSS because you do a lot of shopping at like a lot of different places, and you go all over the place, and you're finding deals and shit. So I thought this might appeal to you, but I was like, wait a second. I don't want to get Abdul Cartered for the second time this week. I got to look this. I got to find an actual news story about this shit. It took forever to find a real news story about this. Everything was like from Facebook or like just AI, just kind of like going like, here's the thing. The first one I found that looked like it was from an actual news organization misspelled like 50 words in the thing. I was like,
you gotta be kidding me.
I don't know if this is real. And so I finally found one that was like a local news station in Florida. And it was like, okay, this looks fucking legit. And there's enough of it around that like it I think it actually happened. But like, that's the weird thing now. You gotta be worried that like when you're finding all these things,
Yes.
that it's bullshit. Like the Abdul Carter thing. I think you probably saw that, right? This week, the New York Giants guy that they're like, he's not going to play the first
porn in the meeting.
Not true. Just made up, like this.
Made up?
Yeah. I mean, it was basically Oxwoods was the account, basically. Like it's the same kind of bit, and just put it out there. But it went all over the place.
That's awesome that was fake. So. Hey,
but now he's gonna be the porn guy forever. He's the porn guy forever.
He's gonna have to do that Jameis Winston like that he did. Like in 20 years, you're gonna go buy a public seat.
Oh my god, that was incredible.
That trend was so funny. That was very funny that he can at least own it like that. And you know what's fucked up, Chorizy? Now he could have went and bought as many as he wants because it's totally legal to give these guys millions of dollars as soon as they walk in the door. It don't even matter.
That's true. And I also like Jameis. I did not like Jameis as a person, as a young man, but the grown adult family man Jameis is a fucking gem. He's becoming a national treasure as he gets older.
He is. That was so funny. Yeah. I don't know.
All
man.
right.
It's weird. I like that you talked about that, but hey, we got somebody back.
We'll get to that in a minute. I got another one for you.
Oh shit!
I got another.
We got to do an ad too.
We'll get to that. We'll get to it.
Okay.
Our guy will wait.
He's got time. He's got nothing to do.
Yeah, he gives us a thumbs up.
He gives a thumbs up. We're good.
And he'll probably like this.
Beers, I think though.
I want to know from you, MSS, because I'm typically the conspiracy guy.
Yes.
And I found this one. And this guy is like, yeah, I think you're not going to be able to read all this. It's very small on the screen. But Guy Fieri like ripped up his fucking quad off of his leg.
No,
right? He like fell down the stairs. The quad ripped, like I said, ripped in half. Basically, he's like for 2 months now. He's going to be in a wheelchair. He had to have like emergency surgery to get the shit back on. He can't walk for 2 months. And this guy is like, okay, that's weird. But then let me tell you about this. And like this, like
I'm reading
a month ago.
Oh my god.
That there was like a truckload of the Santo tequila went missing. 2 truckloads, 24,000 bottles. And he's like trying to tie this conspiracy back to this motherfucker like getting thrown down the stairs, basically.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to say that happened. And no, so I read about this a little bit more. So I went and found it. And so apparently the heist is pretty common. We got to talk to our guy Dave Williams about this because he's our guy in logistics.
Yes, he does know all that. Yeah.
And so what happens is like these trucking companies, they like outsource the job to like a secondary trucking company.
Yeah.
So Santo Tequila doesn't have its own trucking company. Like Guy Fieri and Sammy Hagar ain't gonna front that, right? They're using some company. That company's using another company, and the company that they took to take the bid on it was a bullshit company, just totally fake. They picked up the 2 truckloads of tequila, took that shit out to LA, and had like I guess they had other trucks go with the GPS and just go to where it was supposed to go. And they're like texting like, oh, we broke down, the water pump's fucked up, blah, blah, blah. And so they got scammed. But they ended up finding 11,000 of the bottles. Like they caught the people that did it. They found like 11,000 bottles. So to me, it just didn't seem like this guy's conspiracy was correct. Like it just didn't hold water for me.
Right.
He's kind of putting him in the Jay Leno scenario of like he got fucked up. Yes. Right. It feels like that. And so my question to you, MSS, is, am I being like more of like a babe in the woods? Am I being naive because I love Guy Fieri so much that I don't want to believe that he's tied up in some mob shit? Is this me, or is the conspiracy just kind of bullshit?
Here's what it is. We've heard Red Ed. This is the Red Rocker. The Red Rocker is struck. Sammy is pissed at Guy because Guy didn't do his due diligence on this thing. He's like, listen, I'm going to give you one shot, Guy. You do it the way you want to. You talk so smart, Mr. Flavortown. You figure this shit out. So he did. And he's like, look at me, Sammy. I got a fucking good deal. This guy's going to do it. They're faster. They got the best deal. Everything looks great. It's legit. But then he didn't do any of the extra work. So what did Sammy do? Fucking blew off his leg. I mean, that's the most plausible thing to me. To me, as a guy just looking from the outside, it's totally
so it's not the mob.
Can't be two unrelated things. No,
it's Hagar.
It's Sammy Hagar.
It's Hagar. Now, HBIC's in the comments. He goes, "I've been in logistics longer than Dave's been alive." Then tell us, does this shit happen all the time? Is this a naturally occurring event in the trucking business?
Yes,
you know,
they're just made up companies that don't.
Let us know in the comments. But like MSS, I think they're two unrelated things. You think they're related? Maybe I'm being naive because I love guys so much.
That's just how you are. Yeah, you're looking past his faults as a bad hooker of logistics. because he has really good shit that you can put in your air fryer.
He was in charge of it. He was in charge of getting the trucking.
It's 100% in charge. If I've learned anything about people that make a lot of money and have a lot of jobs, they're always on top of every little thing that they do. Yeah, I know that.
I do like this. Defective trucks couldn't drive 55. I like that.
JT, coming with the flavor. Yeah,
MSS, pay some bills, baby.
Let's do it. Oop, I almost deleted it. That's good. I didn't delete it. Hey, this one's live, so this season, skip the stress and bring home the real holiday joy. Lawrence's Fish and Shrimp, Chicago's legendary seafood spot since 1950, has everything you need to make your gatherings delicious. Legendary shrimp, crispy, golden, and always the crowd pleaser. Catfish and ocean perch, perfect for the holiday feasts. Chicken tenders and wings for the I don't eat fish folks at the table. Plus tons of sides to choose from. Hosting a party, we've got you covered with family packs to feed your whole crew. Party trays that turn any gathering into a celebration. Plus, the Canal location has late night hours for all those after shopping cravings. Whether you're decking the halls, wrapping gifts, or just craving something crispy and perfect, Lawrence's Fish and Shrimp brings the flavor that makes the season bright. Lawrence's has 4 convenient locations for all your holiday feasting needs. 2120 South Canal Street, 3242 West 87th Street in Evergreen Park, 50 South Manhattan Roman Hillside, and 3248 Vollmer Road in Olympia Fields. Order ahead to avoid the wait at chicagoshrimp.com. Lawrence's Fish and Shrimp, always fresh, always festive, always delicious. That was live.
MSS, that was wonderful. That was
pretty
wonderful,
good, right?
We got Bears Packers this week.
We do.
Why don't you bring in our guest? He's gonna.
We have a special guest too. So special. He even has his own intro.
This next segment is rated R for ranting. Viewer discretion is advised.
What is
all right,
up,
Gabriel?
So, guys,
ready? Let me know when you're ready. We're gonna put your 3 minutes up. We're gonna get you going.
Hi, Jacob. Doing great?
Hey, buddy. You doing good? You're doing good, right?
I'm excited, man. I'm a host, so I told you, Jacob.
All right. Don't get too far. Don't get too much into the bear stuff yet. We're gonna set the clock at 3 minutes. And Gabriel, it is your duty, and tell us everything we need to know about the Bears Packers this weekend.
Bears Packers game, the biggest game of my life.
Oh, wow.
Every single time. It's a monkey. Packers always have advantage over the Bears.
Yep.
Since 01, when the better first place, the Packers beat us twice. 01. And of course, back in 10, I was week 3, 10, I was kind of the flu game. I was sick.
Yeah.
And I was like, Bears Packers game, then has to return my touchdown. Bears won. It's a division, week 17, lost the Packers. Can't kick the Packers out of playoffs. And NFC Championship game. This game is a Bears Packers game. Is the biggest game since NFC Championship game. I'm pumped up.
That's awesome.
Payback,
Payback.
What's gonna happen?
What are you predicting? What's the score prediction you got?
It's gonna be a close game.
Okay.
Bears 20, Packers 18.
Oh wow. What game?
It's gonna be a lot of games. It's gonna be a memory for me because the anniversary of my grandpa and I last watched the Bears game.
What's the game going to look like, Gabe? It's going to be a lot of ground and pound, or are we going to see a little bit of air attack? What's going to go on?
It's going to be a lot of one attack, pound the ball, old school, fundamental, smash mouth
football. That's right. Yeah, smash mouth football would go with some smash burgers, right? We all love burgers.
Pie smash pizza like cheese dogs.
Yeah. You have some cheese dogs. Gabriel, how excited are you? Drinking Bud Light or a Pepsi?
Pepsi.
All right, that's my guy. Hey, well, how excited are you right now to see a first place Bears after only being 1 year removed from like a 5-win season?
I'm excited. Like, I'm really excited, but I'm really kind of pleased. I don't want to hear 85. I'm sick and tired of 1985. I'm tired of being Packers bitches.
Yeah.
I'm tired of that shit. It's like the old guard versus the new guard. You know, I know years ago, back in before I was my senior, I was born. The Packers had a card back named Pro 4. Take the Dickus Bears off. I know, old Bears fan, remember that. But you own the Packers back in the day. Now it's new guard. Packers are the old guard. And we're the new guard. Ben Johnson. Right. I don't want to take my shit off. This is the 108 podcast. Hey, 108 podcast. You have to show respect. Anyways, Ben Johnson's, Caleb Williams, the young core is the new dogs. Want to bite this gorilla? You know, watch Rockies. You know, Rocky Balboa. Milwaukee versus the Washington guy. The Packers have dominated us for a long time. So I was like, brains in the cold, man. It's always made it whatever, man. Packers game is special to me in my heart.
All right, Gabriel, you said 2018. Give us one. Who's going to score a touchdown? It sounds like you got 2 touchdowns in there. Give us one of those.
Should we bet on that TD?
All right. I'm betting DeAndre Swift and Kyle Montgomery.
Oh, okay. I like Monangai. I like that. I like that bet. Awesome, Gabe. Well, thank you for joining us and giving us your thoughts on the Bears. We'll talk to you soon. This is only the first of 2 Packers games too. They're coming quick.
Yes, we got another one.
So yeah, looking forward to hearing from you in the future too, Gabriel. We'll talk to you very soon. Have a good night, buddy.
We'll have you back.
Thank you for having me back. Chorizy-E, Jacob. Stop Bears.
Yeah.
Stop Bears.
You can say the other thing.
Say
the Packers.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, Gabriel. We'll talk to you soon, buddy.
Thanks, bud. Yeah, he told me initially, he's like, I'm going to wear a fuck the Packers shirt. And I was like, you can do that.
Yeah.
Like, you can totally do that because we'll be 20 minutes into the show before fuck is right across the screen. So it's totally fine. Don't worry about it.
Now, MSS, while we're talking Bears.
Yeah.
I was, I watched the game last week. Excellent game. Like, I was very, I've been hesitant to give too much to the Bears, but they looked really good. The ground game was excellent.
It was.
But after the game, Ben Johnson took his shirt off.
He did.
Now, I love the enthusiasm. I absolutely love the enthusiasm. But my question to you is, did he do this too early? Like, think of it in OnlyFans terms. Like, what? Like, if they every game down the stretch here is like a must-win game.
Mm-hmm.
They got 2 against the Packers. They end against the Lions. This is an important stretch. He already had the shirt off. He's like, let's say they beat the Packers twice.
Yeah.
What is he doing then? What is he doing to top the shirt off? And let's say they win a playoff game. Does he like have to hang dong? What are we doing? Let me know. Do you feel like this is just every game now or something?
You know, I'm a big believer in stretching it out, especially on the OnlyFans. You don't want to go full Monty right away. You gotta ease into that shit. You gotta milk that out for 6 months before you even show like the top of your nethers. You know, like you just do like the easy basic shit. You gotta just tease it. Yeah, I mean, in one aspect, I'm like, maybe it is too early because maybe he does have to build up. But then another one, people have been waiting for that, and people are really excited. People had counted them out. There was like, there's no way they're beating the Eagles in Philadelphia. It's not happening. It's not happening. And then they did it, and he got caught up in the moment, and he just ripped that shit off. I loved it. I thought it was great. I don't think we're going to see any more of naked Ben Johnson. I don't think he's going to hang dong. I don't think that's going to happen. So I think that shit's over. But Yeah, no, I get what you're saying, but I think this was the climax, and then it's just going to be, let's just try to win, you know?
I feel like he's got to keep going. Like and it doesn't have to be nudity. I feel like he's got to like break a chair now or something, or like rip something down off an opposing team's locker room.
They
like,
were breaking the ceiling in the locker room.
Yeah,
that picture that was pretty awesome.
I mean, that's we got to go that direction. It's got to keep topping and topping and topping. So I it never stops. Never stops. Can't stop, won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. That is correct.
That's we'll get into that in the next time we do the Jazz Odyssey. I think we might get into can't stop, won't stop stuff. But I'm gonna rapid fire at you.
Sure.
Right now, MSS. These are over unders for the game. I'm gonna rapid fire you. We'll do this very quickly.
Okay.
I'm going to keep track. I'll go back and get these after. And I think I'm going to make one huge parlay with this. If we win, we'll give it to charity. But
okay.
Caleb, over under 194.5 passing yards.
Over.
Jordan Love, over under 218.5 passing yards.
I'm going to go under.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, because I'm thinking turnovers. I think we're going to get some turnovers on there.
Okay. Okay,
that is a good. I mean,
that's a tough number. That's a tough number.
I'm gonna stay under.
DeAndre Swift, over under 50.5 rushing yards.
Over.
Josh Jacobs, over under 77.5 rushing yards.
I'm gonna say under. I feel like the D is gonna show up, and I don't know. I got
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you're very pro Bears on this.
I'm a little high on the Bears right now.
Well. Our guy Gabriel just gave us this one. So Kyle Monungai touchdown plus 200. You taking it?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Taking it? All right.
Yeah.
Christian Watson, longest reception, over under 24.5 yards.
I'd say over. Let's go over.
Okay. I think that too. Like Jordan Love goes deep to him constantly. Yeah. Like that's just part of the game. I kind of like that bet. Colston Loveland, over under 34.5 receiving yards.
Over.
All right, man. We got a heavy Bears.
We got a lot of overs.
Yeah, I mean they might if that all happens, they probably beat the shit out of the.
I think it's gonna happen, and it's like I'm really high. I'm really high on them right now. You know,
I like you being really high. I like you being really.
I know. Well, not everybody does. You fall asleep sometimes. It's not good for you.
All right, MSS. We want to get into a little bit. We did. The Sox did make a move.
Yeah.
But Anthony K was signed. Yep. It's a 2-year. It's technically a 2-year, $12 million deal. But the way it works out is it's 5, and then an option. That option to buy it out is $2 million. So it's a minimum that he's going to get 2 years and $12 million. So he's coming over from Japan.
Yeah.
MSS. Do you know what number he wore in Japan?
18.
69.
You
are number 69. He is 6 foot 225. And you know when they do the weight, they're always a little under, right?
Yeah, he's like 250.
Is he immediately a 108 guy?
Oh yeah.
Is he immediately one of our guys?
100%. I've seen pictures, and he's got the rec spec like type glasses too, right? Like he's got like not rec specs, but like those cool glasses. Like they. I
was laughing. I did see this. So
it's Eric.
This is the picture of him on Fangraphs. I've never seen this. I love just the image here of him in the Cubs gear with the Chicago White Sox next to it. It looks like an era
for the Cubs.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he was with the Cubs, and he was part of the PCA trade. So he went to the Mets, and then the Mets kind of like gave him a cup of coffee and let him go. After he was let go, though, he ended up spending 2 years in Japan. And in Japan, he really kind of honed the craft, right? Okay. He added multiple pitches. He got some things worked out. If you want to read in depth about it, I encourage you to go. Our guy Bez over at OnTap Sports wrote a really good article before we signed him. So this is in October. He wrote about it. It's a great article. It gives you a good breakdown. But there's something, MSS, that I'm a little bit worried about, and I need you to tell me if I'm being overly negative, if it's just the Chorizy negativity coming out,
okay,
or if it's justified. So I'm looking at K's stats and looking at his minor leagues and seeing like, okay, what's the difference between what he did here and now what's going on in Japan as he pitches. And now obviously, some of the things that he did are, he had increased the amount of pitches he has, right? So instead of relying solely, like most of his pitches here, he's throwing a 4-seamer a lot. He starts to spread that out. One of the pitches that he adds is a 2-seamer. And in Japan, that has been generating a lot of ground balls. Now, here's where I'm worried, MSS. The difference in his stats, one of the biggest differences in his stats between here and Japan is his walk rate. Like he didn't walk a lot of guys in Japan. He did walk not a ton of guys here, but it was noticeable. It was a bad part of his game. Now going to Japan, it's not like it's so much worse baseball. We've seen Japanese players. We've seen Japan in the World Baseball Classic. The game is pretty good there. It's not quite the major leagues. I wouldn't put it in that standard, but there are differences. It's like when you watch soccer leagues from different countries, or if you watch college football versus NFL, right? Like the game's just slightly different. Right. There's different styles, different thing. And one of the things about Japan is a high contact league. Like they make a lot of contact with the ball. The ball's in play a lot. It's not a power hitting league,
right?
Like the MLB. And the MLB, you got a lot of guys that are 3 outcome guys, right? And some that are just really 2. Like you're striking out or you're hitting a home run. And so I'm a little worried that when he comes back to the MLB, the 2-seamers that he was getting all these ground balls off of, maybe they're taken, maybe they're balls, and then the walks start to escalate. And that's the worrisome version of this it's given me trepidation. I'm like, I want to love the move. Like, I want to be like, it worked with Fetty. They must see something. I'm all over this. I'm behind it. I'm nervous. I'm nervous about the walks. Like I feel like it could become a problem real fast. Am I overanalyzing this? Am I getting too into it?
I think you're looking at, it's not like we signed him for $15 million a year, right? Like, so we signed what league minimums like after a certain point is like $3 million, right? Like if you've been around in the league for a while, like
veterans are going to get that. Yeah,
a veteran starting pitcher is going to get at least $3 million. He's getting $2 million more than the starting pitcher. Like the league minimum. Like we can't have like huge high expectations for something. Okay, so even if it doesn't work out, it's basically it's whatever. It's cost. You're basically getting an arm at cost. He can at least eat innings later potentially. He might not be a starter. Okay. But it's willing to take the risk. And you're a gambling man. We just talked about the gambles. Like you got to roll the fucking dice on this guy because you got a hot hand, right? The last time you went over there in Japan, you pulled back Fetty. I mean,
Korea, but yeah,
Korea, yeah, that's
overseas,
true. And that is what somewhat confusing to me because I was like, wait a minute, I don't think he was in Japan. So Korea, but Korea is even worse, right, than Japan, or is Japan better?
Yeah, I mean, like if we're ranking the leagues, the Japanese league is better than.
It's a little harder, right?
Yeah.
So
for sure.
So, and I think that, but K didn't win like what if Fetty win like Player of the Year or something? And like he was
basically what their Cy Young would be.
Okay, so they gave him a lot of awards, but I'm intrigued by it.
But I feel like I will say like not to dismiss it because K did have an excellent year. I think it was like a 1.74 ERA.
That's
and
great.
Like a sub-1 whip, right?
Okay.
And so even if it does go the wrong way on that, and he's a little bit over 1 whip, that's still fantastic. But I'm like a little worried.
Just say he doubles it. He's still probably third best pitcher we'll have in the starting rotation. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I get it, the walk, but you know what? Maybe with the stellar defense that we're assembling for the Chicago White Sox, the infield defense, outfield defense, maybe he'll be more willing to take some risks than trying to reach, move it over a little bit, do something with a little bit better defense in the background. I don't know what kind of team he played for in Japan. Not a big fan of Japan ball.
They went to the playoffs, whoever they were.
They went to the playoffs,
but
so that's good.
Yeah, I like where you're going with that though. Like, putting the ball, letting the ball go and play. He does miss bats, so I do like that. He does throw mid-90s. It's not like he's a soft tossing, purely command guy, right? Like this is a guy who can strike out guys. And that's the other thing. When you come from Japan to MLB, your walks could go up, but your strikeouts should also kind of get a little pop because not everybody's trying to hit for just trying to make contact. So there's an opportunity for strikeouts to your strikeout rate to go up when you move back. So maybe that makes up for it. But I do like, the one thing I do like is looking at it. The first thing I looked for was, okay, did this guy have like a tough time in the MLB or in the minors, giving up a shitload of home runs? And then he goes over there where home runs aren't as big of a thing, and that's the difference. And it doesn't really seem like that's the case.
Doesn't look like that, no.
And it also looks like that he can command he could get ground balls, and getting ground balls in the rate is important because we know how we're old and getting blind, and we could still see very well from right field. We are not that far out there, so it is a short porch, and like you could get hurt. Pitching poorly in the air in the rate.
Yeah, no, you know what? Tree's looking at like a lot of some of his stats. I mean, he didn't play a lot of games, but he seemed to like
in the majors,
kind of calm down on the walks when he got up. Well, no, yeah,
you get more of a vision of if you look at his minor league stats. But no, I agree. Like it was never like a big problem. It just wasn't good. And like I worry that if it gets back to not good, it's gonna be iffy. And it goes from like being like this is a really cool pickup to like, is this guy like a swingman on a shitty team?
Yeah.
And so let's get this drink from our guy Gordo. He says, "Cheers, boys. MSS. Good luck this weekend." I don't know what this weekend is, but it sounds shroomy.
It is definitely it's making me a fun guy. So that's going down Saturday. Wife and kids are having a little staycation downtown. So I was like, you know what that means? That means I'm seeing God Saturday night. It's gonna be great. I'm pretty excited. It's a fun time. Listen to some music from the 90s and probably cry myself to sleep in a good way. It makes me very happy. People think that's a sad thing. It's not. Showing emotion sometimes is okay, especially when you're on the drugs.
I don't mind, to each their own. Their own.
You got a parents' night out tomorrow night too. So tomorrow is going to be. MSS is a social butterfly this weekend. So Slim Lick, when you listen to this next week, it's
Slim
not that
Lick.
I don't like Slim Mix.
I just hear Slim Lick,
but I can't have 3 days in a row of me having debauchery. So I don't know if I can make it on Sunday, but we'll see.
MSS, when me and you are doing this by ourselves, there's only one game I want to play with you. And tonight we're doing it. MLB free agent or porn actor.
You know what we need to do though? We need to get in the right room. And here we go.
There we go.
Now we're in the right room.
Now we're here.
We're in the right room now.
And if you don't know what room we're in, you won't understand any of this.
BRCC, baby. If you don't know what BRCC is, don't worry about it.
First up, Lamont Wade Jr.
Oh, man. Fuck. It's a junior. I'm going to go with MLB free agent only because I don't know if I've ever seen a porn star's name with a junior. So
see that you're right. You're right. Although look, that picture, I don't know. Maybe that's his next career.
If he said, if you'd ask AI to give me an MLB star that looks like a porn star, this is what comes up.
I almost
you gotta lay off the junior.
Just Lamont Wade, but I felt that would have been cheating if I cut off the junior because it's always there. It would be cheating to do it. But Lamont Wade Jr. is a curious case. Okay, so MSS in 2023, on base percentage of 373. In 2024, 380. 2025, 271 OBP.
Mm,
He fell off a goddamn cliff.
hard.
And he's like 31, 32. He's not that old.
I say he doesn't look young.
But he's not old. He's like, I think he's probably like 32 or something. And like,
Seems pretty old.
the problem here is that like, even if you wanted to like look for the dead cat bounce and go like, hey, maybe it comes back. Maybe it was just a bad year. Maybe he was having some personal issues or something. He plays first base in like a little bit of outfield. It's so hard to get that kind of guy onto a roster. Like I was even thinking about like, man, is this someone the Sox should look at? And I would not be excited if they were like, yeah, we're bringing this guy in, because like the upside is fairly weak. And I don't know, the mustache is good. Maybe if he brings back the mustache, but
it is
overall, I'm kind of out on this idea. But like, it's such a weird scenario, and you could see in like people that write like Giants blogs and stuff, or people that follow the Giants, they were like, well, he's still in California. I'm probably still going to see him in some games. I'm in between Anaheim and San Francisco, and like maybe I'll go catch some of his games because I really like him. And then they're like, this is going bad. This is just going bad. And
not
so
good.
Like, it's rough. It's crazy.
It is weird. I wonder what happened. What happened to this?
You never know, right? Like some guys are injured. Some guys, just fall off a cliff, and like think about like Tim Anderson when he like just lost a step and how much that hurt his game. Like there's just like little things that like the precision of this game is so crazy that like when you just drop that like little bit, all of a sudden you stink. It's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Next one up. Maximo Garcia.
Oh, that's a porn star. That's got to be a porn star.
I feel like maybe you've seen some of his work, and that's how you knew.
I feel
that guy's dude's definitely in porn. He's 2024 AVN winner of best anal scene, and he also with 2024 Pornhub award for most popular male by women. So these are women that voted for him, and so very popular guy. He's also apparently married to a porn actress named Alexa Tomas. But that article is like from 5 years ago. Yeah. I'm sure they're still happily married. I can't imagine anything going wrong in a marriage between two porn stars.
Yeah.
All right.
The bulge in those shorts on that dude. Holy Christ. It's now where his kneecap should be. There's the head of his dick. That's amazing. just they're just built different, folks. They're like professional athletes. You just don't know,
Jeff T says Maximo looks like a better second base option than the Sox had for a while.
He can just walk the ball over there with or throw it with his cock. One of the two.
All right, let's get next up. We've got Austin Hayes,
baseball player, free agent.
You're familiar with Austin Hayes? Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right.
But
this is a weird baseball card.
So Chorizy,
he's not catching that ball.
No.
It's just the guy running into a wall.
This is the PCA jumping in,
the ball's 500 feet above.
When I was like, oh shit, it must be really close. And then it's like 87 feet above his head. And people are like, that's what a baller does, man. And it's like, no, it isn't. That's stupid. You just look at that shit and go, okay, we'll get him the next time. But this guy looks horrible in this card too. How old are these people?
No, Austin Hayes is not old. So, but I do like Austin Hayes. Austin Hayes is an interesting guy to me. He's typically like just a little bit above 100 OPS plus. He can play the outfield. Pretty much every position. Like he's not great at any of these positions, but you could put him kind of anywhere.
Positive war. 15 home runs last year.
And last year was kind of a down year, but like he's had some hamstring issues. He's had some like assorted injuries. Like if you look at like Austin Hayes injuries, it's not a short list, right? Like so he's got a little bit of talkment to him, but he's younger. Okay. He's younger. And this guy, like,
not as big.
I don't know who actually goes out and gets him, but I mean, I think if the team that goes out and gets him is going to be happy with him. I think that he's going to be helpful to a team. I don't think he comes to a team like the Sox, but I wouldn't mind it if they picked him up.
Where would you put him?
Right field.
Like I mean, you put him in right.
I mean, who's playing right field for the
I
Sox?
thought we
He's
signed a guy to
almost
play right.
immediately your right field starter.
Let's see here. Yeah,
Or
no,
he's just.
I was just going to compare him to Benintendi real quick.
Well, I mean, he's better than Benintendi.
Yeah. Well, Benintendi's, I mean, over the course, his career has done better, but I mean, they're very similar. To be honest, like you could probably get about the same. I wouldn't mind seeing him in right field.
Yeah,
I don't want him jumping like this in right field. He'll hurt himself.
It'd be or jumping in the net, you know.
Yeah,
All
that
right.
too.
Next one up, Lane Thomas.
Oh man, that's a tough one. It's definitely a tough one because that could be either or for sure. And like, because it's two first names, man. See, that's either hillbilly. It's like a hillbilly dude, a grinder and played probably in the SEC baseball, or it's a dude that's just railing chicks, black dude probably. I'm gonna go with porn star just for fun, but it's probably now. Yeah, damn it, I knew it.
It is.
Where's Lane
it is
Thomas
a baseball
from?
player.
Where's Lane Thomas from?
I assume the South, but I assume you're right. But he was rough with the Guardians last year, but he had a wrist injury and plantar fasciitis.
Yeah.
The previous 3 years with the Nats, 17, 28, and 15 home runs.
Yeah.
He can play all three outfield positions. He's 30
Not
years
bad.
old. This is a guy that I would love to see the Sox go after because he's probably gonna go for like a 1-year prove it deal.
Yeah.
And I think that this would be like, I would love to see the Sox go after some guy, but I think he lands elsewhere. I think a good team kind of picks him up and gives him a chance, but I would not mind him in the Sox outfield.
Used to take walks and then decided he didn't want to walk anymore and started swinging, apparently, because last couple of years he has not been taking the walks like he used to.
Last year, I mean, like I would wash last year. I mean, the guy had plantar fasciitis and he had a wrist injury. Like that's just a weird combo of stuff to go wrong for somebody, especially when you're there for your bat pretty much. So
it's from Knoxville, Tennessee.
There we go.
Knoxville, Tennessee. Yep. I knew.
All right.
Damn it.
Next up.
I should have went with the fucking MLB free agent.
Next up, Willie Castro.
There's so many goddamn Castros in baseball. I'm going at free agent. I got to go free agent, but the eye, yeah.
Good call. Good call. I thought the eye was going to get you.
I was like,
I thought the eye was going to get you.
An eye right there. But no, there's too many damn Castros. You have to have it. Yeah.
This guy's the last 2 years, his first and second half year splits are ridiculous. So 2024, 774 OPS in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
Second half, 627. That looks like someone who got very tired.
Yes.
Last year, MSS, 791 OPS in the first half.
Oh man.
Second half, 486. That's an Andrew Vaughn level of tiredness I have not seen in many years. That I don't know what happens to this guy in the second half. And it was funny, it's like in 2023, it was the opposite way. He was like 687 in the first half, 826 second half. You get one half of baseball from this guy.
Yeah.
I would love to see the Sox pick him up, him be really good for the first half, and then trade him. Because we know he's falling off a cliff in the second half.
I mean,
so
at least he's consistent enough to know that he's gonna suck. If you got him in the front hand, you're like, just wait it out. He's gonna be good in the back end. But yeah, if you cash in right at the beginning, you're gonna have to do some selling. Like you have to figure that out. But yeah.
I almost got you with that one.
You did. I was
right.
thinking he was a catcher too, and I don't know, because most Castros are catchers, but no, he's not.
Kona Takahashi.
Man, that's a rough one too. Kona? I don't watch a lot of Asian porn, but I have. Sometimes it's blurred. I'm gonna go with man. I'm not looking at the comments either, so man, I'm gonna go with the I'm gonna go with porn star. Just because I can't but it could be a MLB. Yeah, fuck me.
I'm still on the fence because the blonde hair is throwing me off.
Fuck.
Long blonde hair.
I wanted to say it, but I'm like, he's not going to do it to me 3 times, but he did. Shit.
So this is a guy like, so usually like when we hear about the Japanese players coming over,
yeah,
it's like, man, this guy or Korean guys either as well. Like it is like kind of a star in the league. This guy's good. He's got really good command. But his strikeout rate's like 14%. It's like there's nothing flashy about this guy, and the guy almost feels like he's gonna come here and be like a swingman, like either like a number 5 starter or like someone who bounces between having some starts and pitching long relief. It's a weird combination to come over to the U.S. I don't know. I feel like I don't see this much in free agency and people getting posted, and there's a chance no one even takes a chance on Kona. So interesting player. I think it's I mean, like I wouldn't hate if the Sox took a flyer here because like really they have 3 pitchers right now. I know I'm apologies to all the Sean Burke stands. I'm not really putting him in the rotation just yet. I'm waiting for him to get pushed out, but yeah, I mean, like, I think I wouldn't hate it if they did this, but also I'd be like, there's not a lot of upside here. Even if he gets a bump from coming from Japan to here to get a little bit more strikeouts, like a slight increase in strikeouts, I don't see it. He's
got 10 years over there too. He's been
he's not young.
Years.
No, he's not young. So like it's I don't know. It's interesting. All right.
It's a very, and they're like, hey, he led the league in strikeouts in 2020. It's like that's 6 years ago. Like I don't know. I don't know if I'm like, hey, we should do this. He was 8-9 with the 3.04 ERA last year. So I don't know.
All right,
man.
Horst Stromka.
Fuck motherfucker. This one. I don't even. I got no idea. Horst. So it could be the guy's real name, and he goes under a different screen name, like and a porn star. Horst, does this not sound like a baseball player at all? Like just not at all. But and Kona didn't, now I'm pissed at myself because Kona didn't sound like a porn star either. But it was like, I don't know. I'm going porn star just because I'm fucked, but it's probably a fucking MLB free agent again. Horst, who the fuck names their kid Horst? Okay, thank God.
So you're probably asking yourself, Chorizy, how did you find a German porn star for this bit? But this is actually I heard about this guy, and I think his stage name is like Horst Baron or something. But I heard about this guy because I was reading this article about Willem Dafoe.
Oh shit!
And let's get this
William Dafoe.
Let's get this drink real quick from Jackie Treehorn. He said he could replace Grady as our heartthrob. I think he was talking about Kona, but possibly about Horst.
Potentially.
But so I'm reading this article about Willem Dafoe, and in 2009, Willem Dafoe filmed a movie called Antichrist. Full frontal in that.
Oh, yes.
But Horst was the stunt cock.
Really?
And so, I get it. You're a famous actor. Like, you're not doing full frontal.
You're not hanging
and
down.
that's basically the story that Willem Dafoe tells. Like, his management was like, no, you're a big name. You're not doing this. If you do this, that's all they're going to talk about in when people are reviewing the movie, when people are talking about the movie.
Okay.
So don't do it. But they asked the director, and here's the start of this article. I'm going to read it to you kind of word for word so I don't miss anything here. It says, for years, a rumor floated around about the length of Willem Dafoe's penis. Willem Dafoe's penis is said to be extra large. It is allegedly so big, in fact, that after filming nude scenes in the 2009 film Antichrist, Lars von Trier reported that he needed to reshoot them using a different actor. Quote, he has an enormous dick, the director told the Boston Phoenix while promoting the film. Quote, we had to take those scenes out of the film. When Willem Dafoe's penis was on screen, von Trier said, everybody got very confused when they saw it. What kind of hammer does Willem Dafoe have? That they're like, that's too big. We need to replace you with a porn actor. Like
to make it look smaller.
I mean, how did he do the scenes in Boondock Saints? Is there like tons of CGI to fix that? Like, man. I mean, like, I don't know. I'm mystified by this.
I'm flabbergasted. Flabbergasted. William Dafoe's got a huge crank. Who knows? It's just that shows to show you though, because William Dafoe, not a good-looking man, usually, not really, right? Like he's kind of he's not off-putting.
I think he is a terrific actor,
great actor.
He's not gorgeous,
no. No. So, but you got to have a crank. You know, you got a crank, then you're good. Like you got acting talent and a huge dick. Women are gonna fall in love with you. I mean, that's what they tell you.
Poor Horst had nothing on Willem Dafoe.
Horst. Who the fuck Horst? What is that? Like Harry in German or something?
I don't know. Horace, maybe?
Oh, fuck, man. This is another one. Jesus.
Jesse Winker.
So right out the gate, there's an E. It's not an I. So usually porn stars, Jesse isn't got the I. But Winker makes me think butthole. So I don't know. It's like, you know, it's 50-01, 50-50 here. I'm going to go. Oh. And they always like the one-eye monster, you know, and the winking at me. Fuck. I'm going to go. I'm going to go MLB free agent just for shits and gigs. I'm probably wrong. Yeah, I think.
You got it. You got it.
All right. Dude looks like a fuck. Yeah. Where did you get? Did you Google worst MLB cards of this person when you're doing this?
So I just Google their baseball card and then I peruse all the baseball cards to find the weirdest one.
The worst one, because
this one is wild. It's like a drawing.
It looks like
I don't know. I don't know what series of cards this is, but they drew him. That's a bad artist drew him.
I think this is called Living Archive. I think it's called Living Archive or something.
I think this is called bad AI. I think the Bing image creator made this.
The dude was definitely focused on putting the NY or the New York skyline in his helmet and not paying attention that his face looks like he's a fucking chipmunk smuggling, like sunflower seeds wherever he is.
It looks like he got punched in one side of his face yesterday.
Yes. It is not good.
So I like Jesse Winker. He's a lefty bat. There's a little bit of pop. It's a weird profile. You know, he's kind of left field, DH, maybe some first base. Gets on base a lot. But like the power isn't enough to he's probably like a 15 home run guy. It's like these kind of profiles are tough to find a spot for on a bad team.
Yes.
Maybe on a good team, you can kind of fit him in because he's a lefty bat and go like, okay, we'll play him in these kind of certain situations, and this is what we're gonna get. So not necessarily for the Sox. An interesting free agent though, and kind of an interesting profile.
Chorizo,
right,
question for you on something like this. Okay, he's 31 years old, right? And I know that you're not going to get the creme de la creme, right? Like for the Sox anyway. And we're not spending a lot of money in the right field. My thought process on this, if this guy, because last year, I mean, he didn't do well last 2 years.
Ton of injuries last year. Last year he had like 400 injuries.
You go back to 2024, and he did decent in 2024, but he only had like 14 home runs.
That's what I'm saying.
We can squeeze out. Wouldn't you rather sign a younger guy that can at least move a little faster than the 31-year-old and hope that he hits 14 home runs versus knowing you have the slow old guy that is going to max out with like probably 14?
You kind of want a guy with a better power profile, right? Even if the on base percentage is a little weaker for the Sox. I'm talking for the Sox because the Sox have no power. Right? I mean, like they got Colson now and Lenine basically. Luis if he's healthy. You know, like it's a lot of ifs on the team.
For real.
For the power profile at least. All right. Last one. MSS.
And he doesn't look
JJ Bleday.
JJ Bleday. That's got to be a free agent. Bleday. Oh, yeah. I'm going free agent. Yeah, I'm going free agent, and it's a pitcher. Yeah,
he's wearing this. Okay. He's wearing the same glasses as Beef. I noticed when I was pulling up this. The
Macho Man.
JJ Bleday drafted immediately after your guy Andrew Vaughn.
Really?
Yeah. So I think me and Beef have possibly both traded for JJ Bleday in our trades over the years. But the thing that blows my mind is 2024 he actually had a good year and he hit 20 home runs, and then the A's moved to the Little League stadium that they're playing in. He only had 14 home runs.
Yeah, he had 14. I'm looking at it.
It should have shot through the roof. And so obviously he got non-tendered after doing that. So he's basically out there. It's not a good way to hit free agency. Someone's gonna pick him up because I mean it's gonna be the same as like if Andrew Vaughn ends up being a free agent, they go out and someone's gonna grab him, gonna give him a run. Yeah. But like I'm not hot on this guy. I would guarantee that me and Beef would disagree on this. I think Beef would be more in on this than I'm in on this, but that's because they wear the same sunglasses.
He had an odd year in 2024 because he had 159 games. He played almost the entire season in 2024, and he only played 98 games last year. So I wonder, he must have been hurt.
I think he was hurt a little bit last year, but still, like the power in that little tiny stadium, like he should have been blasting home runs.
But I mean, you're talking
like everybody had a ton of home runs in that.
70 less at bats, Chorizo.
Yeah.
That's a lot of at bats. Could he hit 6 home runs to tie his last one? Yes, I think
I would hope so.
I would hope
so. But does he get to 30, which is where he would need to be for him to be?
I think we're dreaming if you think he's gonna get to 30. But
yeah, and that's kind of the problem.
I would take a chance on him though. I mean, we need somebody that can at least hit, and he shows like he at least hit a home run, so that's good. Maybe not as often as we want, but
you and Beef are in on JJ Bleday. I could feel it.
I'll get some glasses, the same ones.
When he gets, you probably have a pair like that.
I do actually have a pair. I think those are Oakleys, or like those.
You're like actually the ones Beef has on are mine.
I think they were. They just didn't fit my gigantic fat face.
But this has been another.
That was fun.
MLB player or or porn star. I was low on porn stars this time, MSS, but I felt like we had stuff to talk about with some of these players.
They were good.
And the Horst one was just such a wild thing that I was like, when I read it, I was like, I got to find a way to bring this up to MSS because this is just such a crazy, like the quotes were just crazy.
Oh, you switched us. I was going to do that too.
No, sorry. Yeah,
I was going to do it after we played this.
You do not want to miss the greatest Sox Fest after party ever.
Yeah, that lady. Porn.
I mean, that's a good commercial.
It is.
You can go ahead and
very
play
good.
the full one.
You want to play another or play the full one?
Yeah, play the full one. All right.
If you want to make it easy on yourself, you can go to 108.ing/party, and you can go right there too to get the tickets. You don't have to go to Reggie's, but you can go there.
Get those right now. We'll wait.
Yeah.
We'll wait. We're not going to do
We're
anything.
gonna pause the
We're not going to do
podcast.
anything else until you guys go get those tickets. Go get them.
Much like these cigarettes, part of a healthy lifestyle includes partying your sweet ass off with From the 108.
That's just impressive. AI is impressive. I mean,
It's getting good. It's getting good. I don't know how the cigarette ended up in his other hand. It's a
don't need to worry about
doctors can do shit like that. But MSS, I'm interested to see actually to see how many people tonight watch the show or watch it this week. Because I feel like Beefloaf is getting a lot of haters, and I think he wants a lot of haters. So like that's not crazy. But I'm wondering if people are going to watch this one more without him there, or if we get more views when he's on because people want to do the hate watch. They want to do the hate watch. But speaking of that, he wrote a blog. He wrote a blog. We had a thing.
Oh my god! Fucking hate him.
And it was the most overrated White Sox.
Yep.
And this is how I know people were upset by it. People read it. So they respond like a lot of people responded. A lot of people were upset about certain players. It's your favorite player. You're gonna say, hey, what the fuck? MSS, which player in Beefloaf's list offended you the most?
So do we want to name the players, or we want to just have people go and just
you can go read. You can go read the blog if you want to know all the players, but we're going to talk about the specific ones we had.
There was a few players on there that I was kind of 50-50 on, but there was definitely like some guys on there. You're like, yeah, I get why you put them as an overrated White Sox, and I fully understand that. Now, the one I had the biggest problem with was my guy, major asshole, but my guy, loved him as a kid. Had the posters. A lot of us had the posters, especially if you're my age. Bo Jackson. He put Bo Jackson up there as an overrated White Sox. And you know what? I can't really fight him that he was overrated when he was with the White Sox. And he even goes into it and says, hey, it's impressive that he came back after the injury and played baseball, but he fucking sucked. And that's why he's overrated. Now, if you don't know, in 1991, Bo Jackson suffered a career-ending injury in football. And so he never played football again after he got his leg basically ripped out of his fucking hip socket. Okay. And apparently, and I didn't know this, the problem wasn't with that. They put a hit back in fine, and it was okay. It's just they had misdiagnosed how bad the injury actually was, and so blood loss got cut off to the bone, so it fucking started killing the bone in the inside of his hip. So like he was just, it was really bad, because they said that the Dolphins quarterback, that Tua, he had the same injury in college, and he went on and played well. So if Bo Jackson would have had that injury in nowadays, it would have been diagnosed probably correctly, and he probably would have played football again, and would have had probably a good baseball career too. But it also could have tarnished what he had already built up in those 3 to 4 years before he got hurt. Now, I don't have a problem with Loaf saying that Bo Jackson is an overrated White Sox. I think he was. People loved him. He was there when it was good, right? They went to the playoffs. He came back. He hit home runs. He hit a bunch of home runs, because that's all he could really do, because He couldn't run.
Yeah, I mean, he couldn't run anymore.
He
It
just was just up there to smash home runs, and it was fun. And as a White Sox fan and a Bo Jackson fan, it was awesome to see him. I got to see him hit his second home run, I think, when he came back. So I was awesome about that. But one line, and I called him out on this in our group chat. I said, he wrote, Bo Jackson might be the most overrated athlete of our generation. And that offends me more than you know, because he is not the most overrated athlete of our generation. And this is why I'm going to say this. Bo was playing 2 sports professionally and had even played 2 sports in college, and he killed at both levels. Okay, I know Deion Sanders did. He played some baseball too, but he didn't keep playing baseball. He played football, and that's why he only has 1 foot. But it was hard for him to keep that shit going, and Bo had no problem with it. Okay,
wait, did Bo keep it going longer than Deion?
Well, I mean, I don't really know, to be honest,
Because Bo gets injured and
because Bo got hurt, but he played
quickly.
like 4 years or 5 years of baseball, 87 to
And Deion
90.
played for a while.
So you know what? Bo probably played longer than Deion, but not well. Like, because after the injury, that stuff. Anyway, that's besides the point. The point is,
It's part of the point here.
in football, in 1987, he was all rookie team. He made the Pro Bowl in 1990. He led the NFL in the longest rushes in 87, 89, and 90. So 3 years when he's in there, he had the longest rush out of the whole season.
So, I'm going to stop you there for a second, because that is a crazy stat. When I was looking at Bo, like Bo had like a 92, like a 90, and like an 87 or something like that, right? And in none of those years did he rush for 1,000 yards.
No.
And now I know he's playing a shorter season because of it switching between baseball and football.
Yeah.
But he's playing like 11 games or something. He's got a 90-yard run in there, and he doesn't touch 1,000.
I think his closest was like 890, or was it 980? Yeah. Like it was really close, but not close enough.
With the amount of games he was playing, he would have to average 100 yards a game.
Yeah.
But like, it's crazy that in like all those seasons, he had like these really long rushes. It's like,
yeah,
what was he doing the rest of the time?
I don't know. Like, it was also Marcus Allen was there too. So I mean, he had 2 guys that were getting handoffs, and Marcus Allen was rushing like a motherfucker too. So I mean, it was a tight backfield. He was top 10 in yards per game in 1989 and 90. Now, so that's football. In baseball, from 1986 to 1990, he brought his WAR from a negative to 0.8 to 3.5 in 1990. Okay, he also hit over 20 home runs per season. He hit 32 in 1989, and he hit 28 in 1990. This is all pre-injury Bo Jackson. He was fucking crushing it on both these sports. I feel like, as being a 2-sport athlete, I don't think he was overrated at all. And so, I was just very upset with that particular line, calling him the most overrated athlete. I think he was properly rated, and then he wasn't able to complete what he was going to do and maybe become less or more. I don't know.
Let me ask you a question, because
Sure.
you brought him up. Deion Sanders or Bo Jackson, better athlete? But performance-wise in sports,
I think you have to go with Deion Sanders.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
But I bet a lot of people would say Bo Jackson, regardless of what happened. And I think that's kind of like where the overrated piece goes in. Like, I see a Bo already in the comments, and like, I don't know how you could say that. Like,
I think, Deion overall is probably way
like
better.
You could say like him as a specimen is much more impressive, but like performance-wise, like Deion was a way better professional athlete than Bo Jackson.
Deion also fucking played a lot of baseball. I'm just looking that up. He didn't play football in the last few years when he played baseball. 96, he didn't play football. 98, 99, he didn't play football. But he played at 2001 with Cincinnati. In 97, they had like he must have just been hurt. But yeah, he did play a lot of baseball. He's got a 5.5 WAR. fucking Neon Dion does.
Career
That's
war,
crazy.
right?
Career war, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think he was ever a 5-war player, but
No.
but an incredible football player, a Hall of Famer in the NFL.
Yeah. So they're basically I'm just running the little comparison here, and because my computer, Bo's got a higher war. The games are similar. I mean, Bo's definitely a better baseball player. I guess maybe you'd put Dion as a better football player.
Oh,
he has
a mile,
like huge, all the accolades, all the accolades. Yeah.
I mean, people didn't throw at Deion Sanders.
Yeah.
Like Deion Sanders was a great return man.
Mm-hmm.
Deion Sanders played fucking offense for a while. Like, yeah, I mean, Deion Sanders was incredible. He was
he's a fucking stud.
Yeah,
he's a fucking stud. What about you, Chorizo? What player out of that blog did you have the biggest were offended by the most?
So it wasn't so much the player, it was the argument. So the Joe Creedy one.
Oh,
the Joe Creedy one. Because I don't think that like Joe Creedy was like some great player. But what Beef was saying was like people are comparing him to Robin Ventura. And if that's the case, people are fucking insane. Like it's like the scene in Pulp Fiction where he's like, where they're comparing a foot massage to going down on someone, and it's like that's not even the same fucking ballpark. It's not even the same fucking league, and that's how Ventura and Creedy are. Like, I mean, they both played third base for the Sox, but that's
where the comparisons.
That's where it ends, right? Ventura is so much fucking better than Joe Creedy. It's unbelievable. But Joe Creedy was fine. Like Joe Creedy was a good baseball player. Like he was on the World Series team. He had some big moments. I think part of this, and I wish Beef might be listening so he could tell me if I'm wrong or fuck off or whatever. I think
the jackpot at Bally's.
Oh, this motherfucker. the
He's
2000
on that Buffalo machine.
It probably is. It's probably Buffalo. The Buffalo, but the 2006 season deeply affected Beef, and that's Creedy's best year. Creedy was great in 2006. I think he's like a four war-ish or something, almost 5. Almost. I mean,
he has an incredibly high WAR. He's 4.8 WAR.
Yeah, because his defense was his back was still good, so the defense was still good. I think he hit like 30 home runs that year. It's a great year for Joe Creedy.
Yeah,
his best year by far. But I think that part of that is like, I know I was deeply affected by this. Beef was probably too. The fact that they didn't make the playoffs that year with that fucking team, and Joe Creedy putting in the greatest career of his greatest year of his career.
Yep.
Like that, I think affected him enough that he's just like, I hate that people love Joe Creedy. Because like I don't see a lot of Creedy jerseys.
Not anymore.
I don't see a lot of people like saying, "Oh man, if this guy was as good as Joe Creedy." Like I don't see these things. Maybe it's out there. Maybe it's out there. But like the Ventura thing, I have not seen, and maybe it's that Ventura's managerial career tarnished him as a player in White Sox fans' eyes, and they're pushing them back together, which they should not. Ventura was incredibly good. I don't know. I felt like the thesis of all of it was just flawed, and that's why that one was like, I get it if people really love him that much, but I don't think that there's that much love for Joe Creedy. Although I will say that Mailman Jack tweeted about it like 600 times.
Yeah.
So maybe there is.
He loved
Joe. So maybe Creedy. There is that kind of love for Creedy above Ventura, which I would be shocked by. I'm hoping that's not the case. I'm hoping no one's thinking that way. I'm hoping it's just like, hey, dude had one, he was part of the World Series team.
Yeah. He
should be untouchable, which I get.
On a personal level, both these guys seen at Sox Fest. Joe Creedy, I remember going to Mitchell's and breaking out
thick, baby.
3 of those World Series bobbleheads that with the holding the trophy, and Joe just railed off and signed all 3 of them, and no problems, nothing, no problem at all. I've seen Robin Ventura sign the picture of him, Bobble's Gym. fucking him getting headlocked by Nolan Ryan. Ron Ventura signed it, no problem. He didn't care. Both guys, very easy with the fans, nice dudes all around. But yeah, Ventura got like a 54 career war.
Yeah, I mean, he was great.
Like a 15. So Ventura is just a whole different league. I haven't seen that either. You don't see a lot of Ventura jerseys at the park either.
I think that is
weird.
That's the stain of the managerial career.
You think so?
Yeah. You know what? In fact, I think maybe that's my next jersey. Maybe I get a Ventura.
You should get a Ventura Mets.
I love Ventura when I was a kid. So like I get a Ventura. That'd be great. And then people could tell me about what a shitty manager he is, and I'll remind them that he was possibly the best third baseman that we've ever seen.
Yeah, he's fucking a stud, dude. He's a stud. Straight up stud. But yeah. Yeah, that blog's good. Everyone should read that.
You should read that blog. You should read it and become angry and then tell Beefloaf why you're angry at the Sox Fest after party. 108.ing/party.
Yes. But you know what else? We should pay some bills here.
Let's do it.
I try to do it. I'm trying to do it. It's not. There it is. There it is. This one's live too. This Christmas, give yourself or someone you really, really like the gift that keeps on giving. The thrill of a new Mazda. Sleighs are great, but Mazda's got all-wheel drive, Skyactiv technology, and unmistakable zoom joy you can't get from reindeer power. Unwrap incredibly holiday offers on your favorite models: the Mazda CX-5, the Mazda 3, and the CX-90. Plus, right now, Mazda is offering special holiday financing, generous trade-in values, and warm cookies and hot cocoa in the showroom all season long. Now, I don't know if that's true, but that's what the AI told me. So I'm assuming it's true because the AI said it's happening. Whether you're dashing through the snow or cruising to Grandma's house, Mazda of Overland Park has the perfect vehicle to make your holidays merry, bright, and unforgettable. Stop in today and drive home the magic. Mazda of Overland Park, where the spirit of the season meets the joy of the drive. Mazda of Overland Park, home of the Zoom Nation. 8910 West 159th Street, Overland Park. 708-444-3200. Zoom. Now, little update. Got in a car accident a few weeks ago. Told you how I got, recognized. Took the car in to get looked at right before Thanksgiving. Got a call. Or the guy was like, "Oh, your frame's cracked. Possibility your fucking car is totaled." And I was like, that sucks, but I know exactly where to go if I need to get a new car. So I've been looking at a lot of different things. The wife's like, we need a third row. We need this. We need that. So I went and looked. CX-90 down there, the CX-30 or CX fucking 60. Nice cars there from Mazda. So if you're looking for a nice car, Jesus Christ, I was looking at some of these features on these motherfuckers. I asked I got a rental right now because the car's in the shop till apparently it's not totaled till Christmas Eve. I'm getting my car back on Christmas Eve. This is going to be fucking great. It's going to take 3 weeks to get fixed and I'll get it back on Christmas Eve. And I was like, do you guys have any Mazdas here at the rental car place? And they're like, no, we don't. So that sucks. But I'm driving a Mitsubishi. I don't like it. But it's okay. It's free. So I have to do what I got to do to save the money. But yeah, fucking Mazda of Overland Park. If you're looking for something, get down there. Eric will take care of you.
Oh man, get there. You driving a Mazda would just make me fucking so happy. But MSS, you know what time it is?
What time is it?
It's time for last call. MSS, why don't you kick us off with your last call?
All right, so Variety magazine. It's a magazine. It's like a Hollywood magazine. They put out, Hollywood issues and stuff. You get some good articles and whatever. They put out a list of the top 100 comedy movies of all time. So Chorizo, I thought I'm not going to read all 100 of them. Okay.
Oh, okay. Damn.
But we're
going to get 3 hours tonight.
I'm going to name some movies that I think you and I would both think are probably one of the 100 greatest movies or comedies of all time. This is a comedy. Okay. So let's go with the first. This one is good. Let's just say Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. It's a great movie. It's got John Candy, fucking Steve Martin. He's trying to get home for the holidays. They get running all these things. I saw it in the theater with my buddy, my buddy's mom. I
best
died
Thanksgiving
laughing.
movie. The best Thanksgiving movie
Unbelievably
all
great.
time. All time.
You think it's on? You think it's a top 100 comedy?
I think it's top 50 at
Top
least.
50?
It's got to be.
Not even on the list. Didn't even make the list. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, not even on the list. With John Candy and Steve Martin in it, did not even make the top 100.
I mean,
Now,
the scene, the going the wrong way scene on its own
that is good.
should be in the top. When they're passing through the cars and they're looking at each other, and like he looks over and John Candy is dressed as the devil when they're both turned into skeletons, like all of that shit in that 2 seconds of film should have got it there. And if that didn't, Michael McKean pulling them over when they're in the car that's completely burnt out. Do any of your gauges work? No, but the radio comes through clear as a bell. Like that on its own. Look, I just talking about it, you're laughing, right? Like you can envision that, and you're just it's hilarious. And then you juxtapose that with the end of the movie, which is when Steve Martin is on the train and he's going back through and realizing everything, and then he goes and sees that. Like that is one of the if you've never like got the little choke up in your throat for that shit, like this ain't no Oasis song, man. Dude, this is like you could feel good about having a little bit of getting choked up for this. That on top of all the funny shit, like what a great movie. Not in the top 100.
Not in the top 100.
Unreal.
Now, another John Candy vehicle, Chorizo, is just that he just had this documentary come out. Great documentary. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's great. Uncle Buck. You think Uncle Buck's a top 100 comedy?
I'm not a big Uncle Buck guy.
Oh, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I mean, like it's funny. Like I can enjoy it. Like I won't go out of my way to watch Uncle Buck, and so I can see it missing. I can see it.
So you're not shocked. Okay,
I'm not shocked.
This one you might be shocked at, but maybe not. Spaceballs, another John Candy movie. You think that's in the top 100?
I mean, it fucking has to be. Like you're fucking with me because Spaceballs has to be in the top 100.
Not a single John Candy movie made the top 100 comedy list from fucking Variety magazine.
That Spaceballs missing is wild. It's wild to me that can miss. There's just like every other scene is hilarious. And Mel Brooks in general has made some of the best comedies ever. And that one missing, like I would like to know which of Mel Brooks' movies did make it so that I could kind of at least feel a little bit good about, like Blazing Saddles has to be on this.
Blazing Saddles is on here.
Okay.
Now, Blazing Saddles made it. It's number 77.
77?
Number 77. There are 77 other movies that are funnier than Blazing Saddles. One of them, Chorizo, number 50. The Waterboy. The Waterboy is more funny than Blazing Saddles. You know what also is more funny?
I like The Waterboy. I like The Waterboy.
I've never seen it.
It doesn't make the top 100.
No. So this is where I was like, my head is kind of going a little bananas, right? Because I'm like, I like weird movies. And I get that.
I'm with Figglesworth here. UHF better be on this fucking list.
Absolutely not. No way. No way.
Unbelievable. So, fuck that list. It's gone.
I'm like, I like weird movies, but Clerks is on there. It's number 94. So okay, 94. I'm like, so they're watching some movies, I'll take
it just being in there. I'll take it just
because
being
it's
if Mallrats is in there though, we could throw this list out.
Not in there, but here's some interesting ones, and then I'll go back and read off some more that didn't make it. Number 8, Fargo. Yeah, that funny, hilarious fucking movie about a person getting shoved in a wood chipper.
That was a comedy.
Yeah,
like there's weird
comedy.
funny parts to it. There's like the part when she goes to see that guy like from high school or whatever, and he gives that whole weird spiel, and you're such a nice lady and all that stuff.
Oh,
Like
Margie. Yes,
that is some weird shit, and it's
weird.
Not
funny.
I got a kick out of that, but I mean, that's the darkest comedy I've ever seen. That, like, I mean, there's
funniest movie ever.
There's
apparently.
kind of funny parts to it, but like, I do not consider Fargo a comedy.
No. Now, Eddie Murphy Raw made it. Oop, I just lost you. Eddie Murphy Raw did make it. I think it was lower on the list. Richard Pryor, Live on the Sunset Strip, made it.
Okay.
Number 20.
I'm good with that.
Because, not a lot of the new comedies that I have been watching made it. But number 20 did make it. Superbad. I thought it's a funny movie.
I think Superbad is a really good, really funny movie. The fact that to use that age group to make a movie like that, I thought it was I'm fine with that being on the list. That is high though. 20?
20. You know what?
Is high, I think, for that, but like, yeah.
You know, it's number 92. The Jerk with Steve Martin. Fucking hilarious ass movie.
Oh my god. I mean, that's a legendary. 92? That's a legendary film. Like that movie is incredible. I feel like there's an anti-Steve Martin bias here.
There might be.
We put him at 92 for that. He's not like Planes, Trains, and Automobiles doesn't make the list.
Nope.
This is crazy.
No John Candy. Apparently no Steve. Well, Steve Martin's in there, but it's lower. I'm probably like Princess of the Bride, or not Princess, Father of the Bride's probably in there too somewhere, but I don't really care about that.
Hell no.
Now, here's some notable movies to me, and you can tell me that if you think they deserve to be in the top 100.
Yeah.
One of the only movies I've ever gone back and watched into my adult life twice at the theaters because it was so fucking funny. Actually, I might have seen it 3 times. I had to take people every time I went. The Hangover. You think it's on or off the list?
Here's the litmus test we're going to use, because Jackie Treehorn says Wayne's World was 99.
Yes.
So Wayne's World is at the end of this list. I'm fine with Wayne's World being at the end of the list. I'm not I like Wayne's World. I quoted that shit for years. I still think about it. I still think about the whenever someone talks about someone being a sellout, I think about that scene, right? Like, so I get Wayne's World being there, but I agree Wayne's World should be at the very kind of end of it. And we're going to use that as the litmus test of, is this movie funnier than Wayne's World to do these? Okay. Hangover, funnier than Wayne's World.
Yeah.
I pick that every day of the fucking week.
Not on the list. Didn't even crack the list.
They hate Tommy Black Boy. Doug. They hate Black. Wait, what?
Tommy Boy. Did it make the list or is it off the list?
It didn't make the list.
Did it?
I would say 100% it should make the list.
No. Tommy Boy, not on the list. Did not one of the top 100 funniest movies ever. Fargo, number 8. Tommy Boy, not even top 100.
Are you sure this is a top comedies list?
This is a top comedies list. Another this is now listen. Again, we have good taste in movies to us. It might not translate to everyone, but to leave fucking Harlem Nights off the top 100 comedy list is a goddamn travesty. That movie is fucking hilarious.
That hurts. I could get it if there's a bunch of other Eddie movies on the list.
Nutty Professor, but not the one he's in.
Holy shit.
Beverly Hills Cop. You think that's on the list?
I would assume Beverly Hills Cop then.
Absolutely not. Didn't even
48 Hours?
Nope. Oh, well, I don't know about 48 Hours. I didn't see it when I was going through stuff. I didn't see it. Coming
to America, please?
Oh, absolutely not. Dude, if Harlem Nights isn't on there, Coming to America is not making it. 40-year-old
Coming to America is a way bigger hit than
that's true.
Harlem Nights. I think we love Harlem Nights. I'm a huge myself. That's probably my favorite Eddie movie. Like that's great. Did I put that as my number one? I put it pretty high.
Yeah, it's star-studded. I mean, you got to make it in there.
I did drop my favorite Eddie movies on Instagram, so I don't remember which one was
you did. Oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did see. Okay, maybe I didn't. No, I don't know. 40-Year-Old Virgin, not on the list. Office Space, is that on or off?
It has to be.
It's off. Didn't make it.
Oh my god.
It's just crazy. Now, okay. This movie was very popular, very funny, great actors. It had sequels. It's been remade. It is re-envisioned. Ghostbusters. Is that on the top 100?
Ghostbusters. That's gotta be.
Gotta be. Bill Murray? Dan Aykroyd? Absolutely not. Fuck those guys. They're not on there. Trading Places? Not on there. None of the
What is on this list?
I am so mad. My Cousin Vinny, Mean Girl. These aren't on the list.
So,
these are all off. My Cousin Vinny, Mean Girl.
Wait.
Home Alone. None of these are on the list.
Didn't Marissa Tomei win a fucking Oscar for My Cousin Vinny?
That doesn't make the list. Hilarious. Fargo number 8 though. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
I did put Harlem Nights
Regular Vacation.
So I'm not bullshitting MSS.
Vegas Vacation. None of them. National Lampoon's Animal House, not on the list. Cheech and Chong, Up in Smoke, Chorizo. You think that?
I'm sure that's not on the list. I'm sure that's not
100% not on the list. Friday, not on the list.
Come on.
Half Baked, not on the list. Now, I'm not a fan of this movie, but I know people fucking love it. People dress up like this at Halloween constantly. People probably wear this outfit to proms and shit. Dumb and Dumber. You think that's top 100 comedy?
I would assume.
It's not.
Something about Mary?
Something about Mary? No, that's another one. That one I actually like.
Are there any movies on this top 100 movie list?
Apparently, there is not. There's nothing really good. Now, there are some that I thought were decent, but they're top 20, Chorizo. So here's some interesting picks that I had in there. Number 31, Pink Flamingos. Not comedy isn't the first thing that comes to mind when I think of Pink Flamingos. It's about transvestites or drag queens going and killing people, but also it's about one drag queen eating like legit dog shit, like on film. That is its claim to fame.
It's a weird ass movie. Yeah,
not funny to me, but maybe to some other people. Pink Flamingos, Waterboy, told you that. Big Lebowski's number 72.
Okay,
so that's
I love
good.
Big Lebowski.
And then I made the other one. Top 20, number one funnest movie according to Variety.
Citizen Kane.
No, but a good guess because some of the other ones are in that fucking thing. The Naked Gun, from 1988. From the Files of the Police Squad is number one.
I love Naked Gun.
Funny movie, right? But also, like, hey, this is technically how you make a funny movie, and this is how it should be.
Is that the greatest comedy of our?
Apparently it is. You know what's number 2? Some Like It Hot from 1959. No, I'm sorry. Annie Hall is number 3 from 1977. No, thank you. Now, number 4 is a silent film called The Great Dictator from 1940. No.
That's Chaplin, right?
Yes.
I get that you want to put a Chaplin top 10. I understand that. I'm not mad at that.
Now, a movie that was actually made when there's 2, I guess there's 3 of them that I was born. But the Waiting for Guffman is number 4.
So wait, okay.
I've never seen that. So
it is very funny. It is very funny, but
it's got Eugene Levy in it.
Sure. I mean, he's actually really great in it. But where is Spinal Tap on this list?
Okay. I have some bad news for you.
So if Spinal Tap doesn't make this list and Waiting for Guffman does, that's just wild.
That was something that was brought up in Reddit.
Because I love Christopher Guest, but like Christopher Guest does these great mockumentary type movies.
Yes.
And Waiting for Guffman is definitely one of his best. But Spinal Tap is the crown jewel of his career, in terms of like, and that's all the guys, right? Like McKean's in that too, and like that's to have Waiting for Guffman in there and not Spinal Tap is a strange move. And John Carney is absolutely right. Spinal Tap should be 11. That should definitely be number 11 on the list.
You got like Monty Python and the Holy Grail, number 6. Duck Soup. Don't even know what that is. Number 7.
That's a Marx Brothers movie. Okay, so they got Marx Brothers and Chaplin in the top. I'm forgiving of that. Like I think that's fine. You want them to get the classics in there. How many Three Stooges movies they got in there though? Because if there's
none that I
you know,
can see. You have Young Frankenstein, but from 1974. It's number 9.
Fantastic. So there is a Mel Brooks movie. So
Yeah,
Young
okay.
Frankenstein made it. Okay.
And then Groundhog Day is number 10. You have
I
Tootsie
love
is
Groundhog
number
Day.
11.
I love Groundhog Day, but I would never say that is the 10th best comedy of all time.
No.
That's a fucking wild statement. Ned Ryerson is not in the 10th greatest comedy of all time.
Now, I saw this movie when I took film in college. It was number 16, His Girl Friday. Funny movie. Okay.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it, but I did not enjoy it more than number 22, Caddyshack. Caddyshack was a lot funnier than fucking His Girl Friday. Oh, Spinal Tap is number 18. I'm sorry. There it is. This is Spinal Tap is number 18.
Good.
So that made it. Now, Bridesmaids made it, but Mean Girls did not make it, which kind of bothers me because I think Mean Girls is made it into the lexicon of people like just talking. People understand fetch and like she doesn't even go to school here, that kind of shit. Like it's big. So I wish that Mean Girls wouldn't make it.
Bridesmaids though was it. I remember it being out. I think it was out at the same time as Hangover 2, if I remember correctly. And I remember going to the theater and seeing Hangover 2 and then running into my buddy at the theater as I'm coming out. And I was like, oh, did you just go see The Hangover? And he's like, no. He's like, I saw Bridesmaids. You saw the wrong movie. Right. And so like, and it was totally legit. Totally legit. It was fucking excellent. Excellent comedy. I'm good with it being on there. Mean Girls is a miss. I'm with you though.
I don't think that any of these movies like don't necessarily deserve to be on here, but there's some that I just think should have made it over some of the, like School of Rock is funny, right?
Yeah.
But it's not 35 out of 100 funny. Like that's way too high if you're gonna put fucking like I don't know. I just don't like it. But yeah, some really good movies on there, and you should go watch them. But my God, I was just like the ones that were missed, I felt like were just bad. Just really, really bad. The Hangover was the one that really stuck out to me because the original Hangover was just hilarious. And I feel like it reinvented the dirty, like obnoxious comedy and brought back like that genre so that people can make movies then after like more like that afterwards.
And I think the one thing that I remember about The Hangover in the theater, right? Like your buddies would all tell you, like whoever saw it first out of your buddies was like, dude, the end credits scene.
Yeah, stay for the credits.
The end credits scene is ridiculous. I remember being in the theater watching that and like not being able to breathe. Like that like when they show all the pictures from the night, like at the end, like I just remember like I was laughing so hard. I was like, we have to buy this when it comes out on DVD because I need to rewatch that scene because I missed half of it because I was trying not to fucking vomit from laughing so hard.
And then they went and ruined it and made 2 sequels, but like the first one original was just unbelievable. It was fucking top banana.
And the sequels aren't bad; they're just not, they're
not as good.
You can't recapture what that was.
And it was too good. So yeah, so that's the top 100 movies. Everyone watched Some Like It Hot this weekend because that's one of the second best comedy ever fucking made there. And then wash it down with some Annie Hall and just get creeped out and thinking that Woody Allen fucked his daughter, a girl that he adopted as his daughter. So
Southside Jeff says, being John Malkovich. Really?
Yes,
I was actually watching something recently about shared universes in movies, and they said that and the theory was that being John Malkovich and Get Out are the same universe, and in fact Catherine Keener is the same person.
Oh my god.
So if you've seen them both, you get it, but if not, that was just a waste of your time. All right,
what do you got for
I also found a list. This is from People magazine. This is of the greatest Christmas movie villains of all time.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you the villain. You tell me the movie. So we'll take a look real quick. There's only a few of these. I think there's like 8 or something. But I want to see how good you are at Christmas movies, because I don't think I've ever talked Christmas movies with you other than the fact that you don't like Christmas Vacation. And that just blows my mind.
I mean, okay. I've had to watch and have been subjected to watch Christmas Vacation far too often by my family, not my current family. My over like everyone.
Wait.
Like
you have a previous family?
Well,
you got a secret family?
Not
you one of these guys? How many kids you got in your secret family?
Right, not the one that I've made. This nuclear family that I've assembled here, much like the Avengers. No, I'm not sick of that watching it with them because they haven't seen it. But like every Thanksgiving, it would only be so long before everyone's like, put in Christmas Vacation. And then it was talking over it and saying the joke 13 seconds before it happened and saying the quote. And it killed the love. It killed the love.
I get it. I get it.
If
people are talking over it all the time. I get that hurts it.
I like the movie. I like the movie. I just don't like to watch it.
All right, let's get into this. Henry F. Potter. What movie is Henry F. Potter from?
Oh man, it's
not
Miracle on
Duck Soup.
34th Street.
No, not Miracle on 34th Street. It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh shit, that's the one.
Pottersville.
Yeah.
Actually,
damn it.
I want Pottersville is way more fun than Bedford Park or where they live. I forget. It's not Bedford Park, but the scenes in Pottersville seem like a lot more places I'd go.
Okay.
I mean, I think we might need to do like an I Got Laid in Pottersville shirt MSS. I think we need to consider this. Instead of the Christmas sweater, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a Christmas shirt
Pottersville.
Yeah, exactly.
Next year. Okay.
Yeah, that's you ran into Violet. You ran into Violet down there. It was a good time. All right.
Oh, this one's easy.
Oogie Boogie. What's Oogie Boogie from?
Yeah, he's from the Nightmare Before Christmas.
Absolutely. I actually just watched this.
I like that movie.
It's great. It's great. There's a whole thing on how all the Tim Burton like animated movies are all one universe, and like the dog in this is like one of the other dogs
in Frankenweenie.
Some other Frankenweenie maybe. This is the ghost of that dog and stuff. Like
it probably is. Honestly,
the internet is filled with these crazy movie theories, man. It's awesome. I'm hoping to have some more. So we do the 108 Miss blogs each year. I've been posting a lot of the old ones. Yeah. I mean, we have about 100 of them at this point.
Oh wow!
For how many years we've been doing it? I think we started them in like 2017, if I remember correctly. And so yeah, we are. And so I think I'll have some more movie theories this year. There's some that I absolutely despise. I think I might do a blog on like all the worst ones.
Okay,
so we'll get to that.
Make sure you watch Jack Frost. It's a great one.
Which one?
Both.
Which Jack Frost?
Should do a compare and contrast. Oh, shit.
Scut Farkas.
Scut.
Who is Scut Farkas?
He is from A Christmas Story. He fucking fucked with Ralphie.
That is correct.
And Ralphie beat the shit out of him.
I feel like me and Beef are on an island on this. Neither one of us like this movie.
So, yes. Probably.
And I don't know why TBS feels the need to show it for 48 straight hours or whatever the fuck they do.
Yeah.
The movie stinks. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just it's not good.
It's just overplayed. It's another overplayed one.
I have no interest in watching it.
I thought it was a good movie like the first like probably 15 times I saw it. And only because you only got to watch it at Christmas.
Yeah, but I mean it's a Christmas movie.
Right.
I probably watch a good 10 to 15 Christmas movies every year, like that I have in the rotation. A Christmas Story is so fucking far from being in that rotation. It's unbelievable.
Well, like I wouldn't expect it to be in your rotation, honestly, because it's played out. It's out there all the time. So you're going to catch it. Like, but when he's opening the leg lamp and then puts it in the front window, that's comedy. When he's talking to Santa Claus and Santa Claus is a drunk and he like kicks him in the face, that's funny.
I mean,
that's good stuff. This
Miracle
not
on-
in the top 100.
Miracle on
films either.
34th Street invented the drunk Santa Claus in like the 30s
That
or
is
40s,
true.
whenever that came out.
That's true.
That drunk Santa is awesome.
I like
All right.
Ralphie. That was good.
You like him later in Square. All right.
It wasn't him.
The
was it?
Abominable Snowman. And not the Abdominal Snowman.
Yes.
People
I'm
confuse
more
these.
familiar with that guy. Yeah.
People confuse these two. But the Abominable Snowman.
Yeah.
What
It's
movie is
Rudolph
this
the
one?
Red-Nosed Reindeer, the animated version.
Yeah. So when I
Yeah.
was reading this list, it said him and Comet. And I was like, look, the Abominable Snowman is barely a villain in this. It's all of the fucking
No.
reindeer.
He's
all of the reindeer.
misconstrued. Yes.
All of the reindeer are the problem. They're a bunch
Yeah.
of fucking assholes. It's not just Comet either. It's
No.
it's every goddamn reindeer involved in the situation. They all suck.
They do suck. Funny story. If you ever see 3-inch vinyl-ish figures of these guys, not Funko Pops, but like actual action figures of the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer people or the bobbleheads, you should pick them up because they're worth money. Because I've made a mint selling these. I came across
Really?
a bunch. Yeah, I came across a bunch of these figures at the thrift store not too long, or well, a few years ago. And it was in the middle of the summer, and I just bought every single one of them because I know they were worth money. I made a grip of cash on them. So,
Which reindeer sells the highest? Is it Blitzen? Is there like a one that like people can't find?
No, there was the reindeer were all kind of similar. It's the weird people. It's like Hermie, who wants to be a dentist. Like he's big. Like that was good. The Yukon guy was good, but the snowman is good. The hardest bobblehead to find though is the snowman guy. The Frosty the snowman, not Frosty, but whatever this guy is.
Yeah,
he tells the story. He's the hardest one to find. Like he's the hard one to complete. People would ask me all the time, like, can I just buy this one? I was like, why would I sell one of the 15? No, you can't buy the one of the 15 because then the 15's fucked. Like, then I got a piece of selling. Like, you do that, you motherfucker.
I had a long conversation about Yukon Cornelius with our guy Travis recently. It was, you can imagine why. All right. Hans Gruber. I didn't even put his name up here because I think you just fucking know. You just know who it is. Yeah. And like, I was absolutely great villain. Absolutely great villain. And like, I think I wrote about this last year in the movie theories. So have you heard this theory, MSS? Because I know you didn't read the blog, you motherfucker. Like the plan, Hans's plan was to pretty much kill everyone, including his guys. Because like if you look at their getaway process, they had to get all that stuff out of there, right? All of the stuff they were stealing. They only brought that ambulance to get away in. So it was just going to be him and Theo getting out of there. They didn't plan on having 10 other guys in that ambulance with all that shit that they were going to steal. So the whole plan of Hans, so it makes Hans an even more evil dude.
Yeah.
To think like he not only was going to kill all these people, but he was also planning to kill everyone he brought with him. And probably Theo at some point too.
I mean, what the fuck? Like, and how do you, as a criminal, how do you look at like, how the fuck are we all going to fit in this fucking,
Wait, our getaway cars, what?
Yeah, it's like, how are we gonna fit in there? Hey, Tim, I was just looking through the plans here. How are we all fitting in the ambulance with all the stuff that we're stealing? Like, and then they're like, you know what? Let's just see what happens.
Don't worry about that. I'm sure everything's gonna go perfectly.
It's like the Joker with the Dark Knight, right? Where he just goes and starts popping all the guys at the end.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fucking awesome. I love that movie. Not a Christmas movie though.
I do love in the Dark Knight when they're in the plane and he's like, one of us has to be the body in here.
We definitely know where Jackie put his money, right? At the library. He says, went to my library today. They had a fundraiser contest. One jar saying Die Hard is a Christmas movie. The other jar saying it isn't. He definitely put a $5 in the Christmas movie jar.
Oh, man, it's a Christmas movie. I have written a blog about that too. And like, it's 100% a fucking Christmas movie.
Man, Carl Winslow. Man, like great in that movie. but also great line in a Kanye song. He's like, they call me Urkley because my wins are low, or something like that. They call me Urkel because my wind's low. And it was like, oh, this guy, he gets us. And then he was blowing his cousin. Poor guy.
Oh, that's a Dark Knight Rises. Thank you. Appreciate the correction on that one. All right. Ted Malton.
Oh, dude. So my wife was recently in Puerto Rico for work. And so we're watching movies at home that the girls might not get to watch normally, right? And I was just like, what are some fun movies that I've never seen that people seem to enjoy? And but I had seen Billy Madison, so I let him watch Billy Madison. So that was fun. But then we also watched this movie, which is Jingle All the Way, because I had never seen it, but I knew I knew the basis of it.
Did you just watch it this year?
I did.
Me too.
Yeah.
My first viewing was like a week ago. It's all right.
I mean, for 80s movies, I mean, it got a little ridiculous, right? And like Arnold being a lead actor in these movies is just insane. The guy can't speak English to save his life. He can't, like, he's horrible. It's bad.
I did like that
in this movie
that they named him the villain, right? Because I think out of the, like if you're just going like, oh, who's the villain in this? It's easy to say Sinbad. Sinbad's not really the villain here. I mean, Sinbad's it's a tough story for Sinbad. Ted Malton spends this whole movie trying to fuck Arnold's wife, which is a suicide mission. You've seen Arnold Schwarzenegger. You're gonna try and get in there? What a fucking idiot this guy is. But also
talk trash to him. Yes,
he talks tons of shit to him. He's eating his cookies. Ted Malton's fucked up. And like I was in disbelief at this character. So I'm glad that he made the top villains list. He deserves to be here.
Yeah,
but the movie overall is like it's all right. I think if I watched it as a kid, I'd be more into it. Yeah. It is weird that Anakin Skywalker is the kid.
Is that who that is?
That's he's the one from the first prequel. Yeah.
Have you seen 8-Bit Christmas?
I have. Oh no, 8-Bit Christmas I have not. Okay. So I need to watch that one.
You should check it out because we watched it with the kids this past weekend, and my oldest was like, I don't want to watch this. This seems stupid. I'm like, just give it a minute. And so, because I remember watching it when it came out, and so we watched it, and she was like, "Oh, that was a good movie. That was fun because it's about Nintendo. It's great. It's like a good Christmas story, kind of."
All right, I think this is one of the last ones.
Oh, I mean, come on, Home Alone,
Legends,
Legends. The fucking Wet Bandits, baby, the Wet fucking Bandits.
I don't know if you've seen it, but this version of Joe Pesci, of Marv's character, everybody has been photoshopping Aaron Rodgers into this from the game. It's excellent. It's excellent. I'm a huge fan of it. I'm a huge fan that they're doing that.
And I just was seeing too that some people are just figuring out that Joe Pesci is the cop in the beginning.
How do you not know that?
I know, that's what I was saying. It's like, how is this not correlating? They're like, dude, just figured out that Joe Pesci was the fucking cop in Home Alone. It was like, yeah, he was casing it. You stupid fuck. How do you not know this? I don't know. It was weird. It was very weird.
Cheers, Jeff.
All right. Cheers.
What is the Grinch from?
Oh, man. That's a tough one, Chorizo.
I like that they used that Grinch though, because the cartoon is where it's at. I love the cartoon. Like I don't need the movie. I don't need like the live action.
The live action one I wasn't a big fan of. I didn't care much for that, but I did like the new Grinch. They made a new one. It's more AI, not AI, but like more computer generated stuff. That one's really funny because they updated the jokes a little bit and they made it more fun. And like, I don't know, they got Tyler the Creator doing fucking the Grinch song. Like, that's funny. That's good stuff. Like, I like it and the kids like it. And like the youngest one really likes it. And so I was like, we have to wait on this one. We can't watch it too soon because it's only like the 3rd of December. You know, like we can't watch
early.
This
I already opened my advent calendar though. So we're in.
Hey,
We're in the
Nice.
Christmas season.
It's supposed to be like 12 days. No, don't worry about it.
I'm going to be out of town for some of them.
There you go.
Ebenezer Scrooge.
Well, I mean, this is a Christmas Carol, right?
It is a Christmas Carol.
Okay.
I thought I might get you on that one because
Yeah.
you might just go Scrooge.
But no, this is
Scrooge.
Christmas
It's
Carol.
Christmas Carol.
Now, my favorite Christmas Carol involves Mickey and like all the animated ones.
My favorite one is the
That's
Muppets
a great
one.
one. That's
Like,
a
I
good
mean, I
one,
love
too.
Scrooged. Scrooged is a great version of this, which
See,
I think
haven't
it's.
seen
I think that stands alone, and it's Bill Murray.
Can I
He's
watch that with my
fantastic.
kids or no?
Well, probably not.
Oh,
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I don't have kids, so I don't know. I would say yes out of the
Yeah.
gates. Like, yeah, go ahead. Who the fuck cares?
yeah, and then it's not good. Yeah, no.
But I don't know if there's some stuff that's a little bit over there. Maybe I'm more from like they might just not enjoy it. Like, because like there's some stuff that's probably going to be over their head.
Yeah,
but- But I love Scrooge.
I gotta watch Scrooge.
But I think if we're talking Christmas Carol, Muppets Christmas Carol
Muppets Christmas
is,
Carol.
is my favorite one. And the Gonzo line of like, and Tiny Tim, who did not die, is probably one of my favorites. All right. I think, okay, there's one more. Jack Frost.
Dude.
Any idea on this one?
Man, this is a rough one. I know who that is. That's Martin Sheen, right? Or Martin
Martin Short.
Martin Short. Jack Frost. What fucking Christmas movie is he in? Is the movie Jack Frost?
No, it's actually Santa Claus 3.
Fuck. I've seen
The
like
Escape
two of these
Clause.
Santa Clauses. I have not seen three. I've seen the first two Santa Claus. What, not bad movies either. The Santa Clauses, not great, but yeah, it does look like Joel Osteen, to be quite honest.
Gene, this is from Scrooge. She's like, the day the reindeer died. Gene, you'll be shocked to know that I wrote a blog about the day that the night the reindeer died. It is my top performing blog of all time. It's like every winter. I wrote it 5-6 years ago. Every winter, it just starts ratcheting up.
That's awesome.
Views because I'm the only person who's ever written about it, and it's really about Machete. But yeah, this I've actually seen this one. It's fine. I'm not a big Santa Claus guy. Like I think
It was
those movies.
though.
Those movies are fine. It was one of those where like I missed by like a couple of years of that being like the movie I grew up with.
Yeah.
You know, so movies like Scrooge are more the ones that like I grew up watching and stuff. My parents loved and I watched with them. So yeah, there's like I think I missed the Santa Claus by like a little bit. I still watch them. They're still all right. I like, you know, I love Christmas movies. I'm weirded out by some of the stuff that's going on now with like the Hallmark Channel and with Netflix.
Oh,
Like I saw, like I was
too
just
much.
I was flipping through the channels, and back to back there was like some kind of like football Christmas something or other, and one was like a Chiefs
yes.
Christmas, and then the next one was a Bills Christmas, like back to back, and I was
Okay.
like, what are we doing? What are we doing here?
The
And then like
Richard
I was like-
Christie's in the Chiefs Christmas. The guy from Howard Stern who was the drummer in
Really?
Death. Yeah, like he's in a Chiefs Christmas. Yeah.
I was looking for like some stuff for the 108 Miss blogs, and I was like, I wonder if any of these like many Christmas movies that we've watched over the years have like a shared universe, right? So I looked up like shared universe Christmas. Apparently, Netflix has tried to make like the MCU of Christmas movies and have all these like overlapping Christmas movies. And I looked at it and I immediately thought I could not give less of a fuck about this. Like I like there's no way this has not roped me in to watch any of these. In fact, it has pushed me away
What's MCU?
from ever watching
Marvel.
the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Okay.
So like
okay.
all of the Marvel movies like connect, you know, like they got like everything's it's all part of one universe. Netflix is doing this with it's called the MCU.
I don't want that.
No one needs it. It doesn't need to exist. I was hoping that Clark Griswold lived like 6 miles from Tim Allen in the Santa Claus. Right? Like that's what I was hoping to find. Like that's the kind of theory I was hoping to find. Not some bullshit. All the Netflix movies connect. Who gives a fuck? Well, that was Christmas movie villain.
That was Christmas movies and funniest comedies. Yeah, go watch Pink Flamingos this weekend.
I'm weird. I'm still weirded out by that comedy.
Should go look at it.
Like I have no idea what to do with that. But now
it's a poor job.
It is time for
rage bait.
Thank yous and GFYs. Who are you thinking are GFYs?
I want to thank everyone that's already bought their tickets to our party on January 31st. At Reggie's. You should go over there, 108.ing/party if you haven't. I also like to thank the people that bought a bunch of fucking merch this past weekend. That was really nice of you. I appreciate it. It's all been sent to you. And I sent a lot of free gifts out to people. So thank you. Enjoy that. If you need to get some gifts for that White Sox fan in your life, we got stuff. We got mugs for $14.99. You just come on over. Come get it. 108.ing/merch. But my biggest thing is go fuck yourself to the person who on Tuesday morning during rush hour traffic on 35th Street decided that the intersection of 35th in Indiana was a perfect place to do a 3-point turn so they could park in front of the fucking currency exchange that's on the corner of Indiana and fucking 35th. I was floored. Listen. You know how angry I get about driving in general and people.
You're an angry driver. You're a very nice person in general, but you're an angry driver.
I get very angry when people are doing stupid shit out there on the road. And it's backed up with the fact that I've gotten slammed into 2 times in like the last 12 months, like because some idiot, it's not fucking paying attention, is not doing what he's supposed to do. So I'm becoming more hyper aware of this, but I am sitting behind a person going, why the fuck aren't they moving? And I look and there is a person doing a 3-point turn during the green light and people are just waiting and letting us do it. And I'm thinking, okay, when I get up there, this person is going to be an old person and they just have no fucking clue what's going on. When I get up there and it's just an old person, and I tell my girls all the time, don't let me drive when I'm old because I don't want to be like these people. You need to come pick me up or I'll take an Uber. I get up there. It's a young fucking person. I'm like, there's no excuse for you at this point. And so go fuck yourself, Mr. 3-point turn in the fucking middle of a goddamn busy streets, 2 busy ass streets in the middle of the morning rush. So go fuck yourself.
That's a big GFY. That's a huge GFY. I appreciate it.
Who are you GFY thinking?
I'm thinking 2 groups of people. I'm thinking people that have donated to the food drive, which is still going on. We thought it was ending at the end of November. It is still going on. So 108.ing/food. And everybody who bought tickets so far to the Sox Fest after party, I'm very disappointed in you motherfuckers that haven't. So get out there right now, 108.ing/party. It's going to
be a party.
It's going to be
we might have 2 guests already booked.
We have a couple already. So we're rolling. And then of course, next week, don't forget, we got
Christmases ago, I went to buy a doll for my son. I reached for